Now to this. New Child Protective Services documents show warning signs in the years leading up to the tragic murder of a 5-year-old Orangevale boy this month. Zachary Prater-Stokes' mother and her boyfriend are charged with his murder.
Only on CBS 13, Steve Large is live at the county jail with what these documents reveal. Steve?
And here's a copy of the report. As you can see, a number of the pages, they're blacked out, but what's left to read shows a young boy in a troubled home.
The heavily redacted CPS documents shed some light on the short life of murdered 5-year-old Zachary Prater-Stokes. Details of Prater-Stokes' file show 2 emergency response investigations by Sacramento Child Protective Services, both in 2013. One documenting a witness description, reportedly hearing wailing inside the child's home, hearing a heavy impact on the floor, and cries out of fear from the child. A separate investigation linked to reported dangerous behavior in close proximity to Prater-Stokes documents describing a person whose name is redacted as extremely agitated and under the influence of drugs. The CPS risk assessment rated Prater-Stokes at moderate risk of abuse and neglect, but the evidence did not lead CPS social workers to remove the boy from his home.
The fact that this child died does not necessarily mean these social workers did anything wrong, which is hard for the public to understand.
University of the Pacific McGeorge professor John Myers is an expert in CPS child abuse investigations. He says these documents show CPS followed their duty to investigate abuse and neglect reports.
The scores that were done in this case indicated moderate risk, but moderate risk does not mean that the child has to be removed. It's a professional judgment call that the social workers made in this case.
Firefighters arrived at the boy's Orangevale home on a report of a drowning earlier this month and found Prater-Stokes unresponsive with injuries to his body. His mother and her boyfriend are now charged with murder, a tragic end to a 5-year-old child's life. Now these new CPS documents show the warning signs that did not save him.
The coroner has completed the autopsy on Zachary Prater-Stokes' body. The results are not public. They have been forwarded to the district attorney's office.
All right, Steve Large, live in Sacramento tonight. Steve, thank you.